flat on the table, good side to good side, making sure the selvage edge is lined up flat, and you can smooth out your fabric so it's nice and flat. Then you are going to grab your pajama pants pattern that corresponds with the size you have measured. Once you have your pattern, you're going to make sure that it's laying on 2 pieces of fabric because we want to cut 2 pant lengths out at once. So once you have your pattern piece laid on your fabric, we want to make sure that the grain line is parallel to the selvage edge. So to make sure it's even, I'm going to take a measuring tape and I'm going to measure from the grain line. I'm going to measure on this particular pattern 17 inches. You want to measure it so you use the least amount of extra fabric here because you always want to save fabric. So I have 17 inches there. I'm going to pin it down on that grain line through both layers of fabric. Then I'm going to go to the opposite end of the grain line and I'm going to measure 17 again. This is going to ensure that my sewing pattern is evenly pinned on the grain line and it's going to allow for a better fit of my garment. Once I pin down the grain line, I'm going to pin down in each of the corners of the sewing pattern. Once you have all the corners pinned down, you're going to pin down the sides of your pattern about a hand space apart, making sure that your pin is on the sewing pattern and not going off into the fabric, because when we cut it out, we don't want our fabric shears to hit our pins. Once you've pinned around the whole sewing pattern, you're going to check with your sewing teacher to make sure you can cut this out.